Hey, I love you and Jesus loves you. Don't forget it. You are very important. You have value and you bring value to everyone in your life, and everywhere you go, you bring value. And don't you forget it. I lost 180 pounds, and here's what I ate today to shed 12 regained pounds. Boo. Hello. I'm doing a different angle today. You still can't see the building, but you see the tree that's over here. Hang on, I'll show you what I got on today. So I got my new jacket, got a brown shirt and a brown belt. I got some new brown shoes. I got them from the Nearly Perfect store. Anyway, how you doing? So we have a meeting at lunch, so I brought a taco bowl. Y'all have seen that 11 times. It's Tuesday, so it's Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Anyway, so I thought, I met my Allie last night. I talked to my Allie, and we were just talking, and I gave her updates about Lou and how that happened literally right after our meeting. And then I talked to her about joining the pool league because she kind of planted that seed to think about. And so we talked about that, playing pool and how much fun it is. And I don't even remember what all we talked about. But anyway, it was more of a me updating her versus her advising me. So, but afterwards, it always leaves me, like, I leave and then I'm like, I feel like it gives me growth, because then after that, because I mentioned, I was like, I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to join the pool league is people are like, what do you do? Go home and lay down and watch TV, watch YouTube, listen to my Bible. That's like, I know that's what a lot of people do, so it's not that, but it's, when I think about it, I'm like, that's kind of a boring life. And I didn't lose weight to be laying on my bed watching TV. You know what I mean? I could have not lost weight and done that. I wanted to lose weight so I could feel better and do more, and feel like I'm more of a part of the world instead of watching the world. So anyway, so I was thinking about that, and then on my drive home, I was like, who am I even? Not just who am I, but if I were to go, and I'm not, but if I was going to get on a dating site, how would I describe myself? And so it got me thinking, like, okay, well, I'm a follower of Jesus. I love Jesus, and I love working, volunteering with the kids' church. I love that. I love you guys. We get together and have this channel, and we have a good time. And then I enjoy crocheting, but I just haven't for a while. I haven't really, I just haven't been up to it for whatever reason. And so I think that kind of brings back a lot of that sedentary, although I'm going home, I'm laying on my bed, that's sedentary. But anyway, so Jesus, kids church, you guys, I got to thinking, what else? Red hats, and then playing pool. And I'm like, I'm satisfied with that, because we were talking about how I didn't want to go from doing nothing 5 nights a week to never sitting and doing anything, and not having nights of, or being busy all the time. So I feel like this is a good, it's a good balance. So I'll have, Allie every 3-ish weeks, church, of course, and then, but like thinking through the weekday, I'll have Allie, I'll have red hats once a month, Allie once or twice a month, then red hats, and pool once a week, and I think that's kind of all the things that I do during the week. But I think that is, when I think about it, it's like a nice balance. 1 out of 5 evenings a week, I'm going to play pool. And then we got to talking about how when I'm at work, I have to be on. I have to have that supervisor hat, And so I have to I can't just be my silly self. I mean, I am somewhat, but I'm a boss. I'm the supervisor. I have to have some restraint in what I can do. And I was telling her that with my pool team, they are their authentic self. So I was able to be my authentic self. I didn't have to pretend to be, a supervisor, pretend to be formal, pretend to be whatever. Like I do at work, as a supervisor, you can't just let go and let loose. You just can't do that. But with the pool team, I can. So it is a great outlet for me to just let it go and just have fun. So one night a week I get to do that. And then at kids' church and with mom, I get to do that. And at Red Hats, I get to do that. So I think part of what was going on is I was going home, eating, editing my video, and then just going to bed and not getting to experience that side of me, the social side of me. It was being suppressed, and so was my silly, happy-go-lucky side. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. So I was like, how would I describe myself or define myself or talk about myself, So I just thought, well, I'm going to share that with you all if I'm being all ponderous, if I'm being all deep thinking. That, and then my thumbnail fell off last night. I know. I had two things to remember to tell y'all. So it popped off. So that's the only thing that's popped off since I've been doing these. But I did just put them on Sunday. I kind of felt like I ain't gonna show you, but my middle fingers, I felt like they were gonna pop off, like maybe I didn't have enough glue. So I've been waiting to see if that happens, but it hasn't. It was just the one thumb. So, but yeah, that's what I know. So I will see you all. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you my lunch. It's just a big old taco bowl, my favorite meal of the day of the week. So yeah, I will see you all after that. I'm laughing because once I show all my outfits, we can definitely sit in the car because I don't have to show y'all, everything twice. So once I've shown you all the outfits, we can go back to the car because it's kind of chilly out here. Oh, look, there's a chunk out of that. I guess somebody did something. But anyway, yeah. So whenever we get through these outfits, we can eat in my car because it's kind of chilly. Being out here in the sun feels nice. How are you doing? I'm having a good day. I don't really know what all is. I had a good lunch. Oh my gosh, I love when I make a taco bowl. Oh, so listen, my mom, and I've shown it to y'all before, but she makes this thing called cowboy caviar. Boy, that thing is a hot mess, but I'm staying out of it. I'm staying in my own lane. Anyway, mom makes something called cowboy caviar. And it's got black beans and pinto beans and Mexi corn. I'm trying to think of all the things. And rotel. And then there is some sugar, some oil, zesty Italian dressing. Hang on. There's a car coming. Hang on, I won't be ran over. Hold up. So zesty Italian dressing. It's kind of, so anyway, it's like, I love the taste. It has twang. It's got some wine vinegar. It didn't say which kind. It just says wine vinegar. So, and then I'm trying to think of the seasonings. It's got some, I think maybe is chili powder. Anyway, I'll show y'all when I make it. But what I wanted to say is, Mom makes that, and except hers does have sugar. Well, sometimes she makes it with like sweetener instead of sugar. But it's got a lot of oil in it. So I'm thinking I want to try to make a lower carb version. So I went on Amazon because I think it tastes so good. Like, as I've had that corn salsa, oh my gosh, that's so good. And it's low calorie. But I mean, corn, it's got the carbs in it. But, so anyway, what I was thinking, I bought some of the, you can buy, black soybeans in a can. Well, as I was looking on Amazon, they have like, dried raw black soybeans. So I bought a bag of those. It'll be here tomorrow, I think. And I thought, you know what I could do? I could crock pot some black soybeans and then buy that corn salsa and then put some beans in that, or make my own cowboy caviar with the black soybeans. Because black soybeans, they have like one net carb. So anyway, I'll see what I do, but I have enjoyed like the corn and the texture and all that stuff. It's not specifically the corn, but I've enjoyed that texture of the salsa on my salad, and I put it in something else the other day, but I enjoy that. So I'm trying just different things, and if I could do it by making it myself, that'd be even better. So yeah, so I bought some dry black soybeans. And there's someone on a bike over here. So we're going to turn around at this telephone pole. I can't see that far. But anyway, so if I come up missing, somebody zoom in and know. Anyway, so yeah. So I feel like I would like to make my own cowboy caviar. I think that'd be kind of good. It's nice out here. It's 3:45. It's really, really nice out here. It's sunny. There's just a little bit of a breeze. I like it better in the sun. And yeah. All right, somebody is walking, and I don't want to record somebody who doesn't want to be recorded. So, all right, I think it's somebody from work. But anyway, all right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. How you doing? Well, I'm doing all right. I'm so mad. I try Aldi, and I try Aldi's, and I try Aldi's. And every time I go, so here's what I figured out about Aldi. You can't go to Aldi looking for something that you know is going to be at the Walmart. You have to go to Aldi and let Aldi tell you what you need. I mean, unless you're a regular Aldi shopper. Well, I ain't a regular Aldi shopper. So I go in there and I never find what I'm looking for. So I was just wanting some corn salsa. So, I wanted some Mexicorn. Well, I'll tell you the things that I needed. Anyway, I bought this corn salsa, and then I ended up having to go to Walmart. But I got corn salsa and my other salsa, and I kind of wanted to compare. So corn salsa for 33 grams and 30 grams of my regular salsa. Let's just look. 15 calories in the corn, 10 in the regular. Total carbs in the corn is 4. Total carbs with no corn is 2. Total fiber in the corn is 1. 0 total fiber in this one. So, and then total sugar is 1. Total sugar is 1. So, I just kind of wanted to compare them right quick, just for my own knowledge sake. Hang on. I'm scared of setting these jars up here. I'm afraid one of them dogs is going to bump it and knock it off. So anyway, so tonight I have some yellow squash. Is that kind of burned, but I sauteed it. And what I'm learning, so I don't gum up my cast iron skillet, is when it's done, then I put it in my bowl and add like whatever seasonings I want. So I have some Molly McButter and nutritional yeast in this. That gives it a good flavor. And it needs a pinch more salt. Just a pinch. Alright. So anyway, so I got that going on. We'll talk about this. I'll set it down here so we don't forget. Then I've also got this little thing of it's sweet pickles that I chopped up And then some pearl onions that I bought and put down in the sweet pickle juice. Just random. Then my chicken and apple brats with, there's a half a slice of cheese in this one and a half a slice of cheese in this one and some tomatoes. Some of y'all had said you like mustard on your brats. So I said, game on, let's try it. So don't worry, I will eat this. I love it. If I want to try it with the mustard. So mustard, cheese, and chicken. What did I say? Chicken and apple brat. It's funny, the more I eat mustard, the more I understand why people like it. I just like that twang. My electrolytes, and they're in one of these. I ain't saying it's perfect. I ain't saying you should go out and use them. I ain't saying it's good for you. Don't do what I do. Do what you should do. And then, oh, my creamy. I think it's chocolate, toffee, and butterscotch, I think. Oh, man. Who are you people again? Yeah, buddy. Well, read my macros, and then I'll tell you about the soybeans. Hang on. I made the executive decision. I'm not going to take pictures of it anymore. It's so much to keep up with and stuff. So just listen, okay? So my coffee is the same. 70 calories, 6 carbs, and 4 fat. I'm doing nets. So that's my coffees. My lunch today, it had tricolor coleslaw, cabbage. And it's got onions, rutabaga, bell peppers, 60-gram tomatoes, my ground beef, the G-Hughes Polynesian dipping sauce. My mom bought some banana peppers at church, so I put some of those. There was 41 grams worth. I think it was 2, 3. I don't remember. Anyway, that's what I got. And then some Walden Farms Thousand Island. 100 grams of Fage Greek yogurt. It's the plain. Better Goods. It's that roasted corn salsa. And then some Mateo's gourmet salsa. I wasn't really sure, so I put them both in there. I'm here to tell you, I sure got a lot of seasonings on. I was sniffing. Man, I was sniffing. And then I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of it. I went in the bathroom. I was like, my mouth is on fire. But my macros for lunch was 694 calories, 77 protein, 33 net carbs, and 20 grams of fat. Ooh, my net carbs are high today. Dinner. I've got, well, that drink, my keto chow, my whipped topping later, the 2 Adele smoked chicken sausage, or chicken and apple, 2 of the tortillas. I got 3 teaspoons worth of the dill pickle mustard. Editing, Terry, put some of that in your Amazon shopping cart because you need more of that in your life. 1 slice of American cheese, fat-free single, half on one, half on the other. Oh, well, that was the problem. I'm glad I didn't take a picture because I originally was going to have rutabaga, but I didn't. So my yellow squash, the little onions, my sweet pickles, and then the tomatoes. So my supper tonight is 690 calories, 65 protein, 34 net carbs, and 30 grams of fat. So for the day, it's 1,454 calories, 142 protein, 72 net carbs, and 54 fat. Now, for those of you who are like, yeah, but what's your total carbs? Well, I ain't going to tell you every day, but I'll tell you today. Give me just a second. Now watch, it's probably going to kick over into a commercial. Total carbs. All right. My total carbs, 126. It is what it is. Well, 126 total carbs. But that is because those tortilla shells, that's like, I don't know, 18, 20 carbs a piece. Anyway, whatever. So when they're gone, they're gone. So I told you I want to make that cowboy caviar. And I didn't print out Mom's recipe. I revamped it to what my version is going to be. I'm going to take the black beans. I'm going to get the dried black beans and cook them in a crock pot. And then have them drained. And I'll have some cooked black beans. I don't know how much. I just got 30 ounces of what I wrote. Because a can of beans is 15 ounces. So I wanted to do like as if it was 2 cans of beans. So, and then there'll be some Mexicorn, some Rotel, and petite tomatoes. Those are all going to be drained. Sweetener to taste. Some vinegar, some chili powder, some olive oil, some cumin, cilantro, 1 red onion, 1 teaspoon of salt, and some, I couldn't find any like Skinny Girl or fat-free version of Zesty Italian, but I did find a Zesty balsamic salad dressing. Oh, poop, I forgot to pick some up. It's all right. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to make when I make it, and I'll show y'all when I do. But so one of the things is a lot of people will recommend these black soybeans. I ain't saying you should because it's soy, and you may not have them, so do what's best for you. The reason why they talk about these is a half cup has 11 total carbs and 6 dietary fiber. So in theory, a half cup is 5 net carbs. So for people that are, concerned about, they want to do net carbs or whatever, that's why a lot of times I'll say black soybeans. But I thought, I'm kind of working on building my SHTF supply, so maybe I'll get some of those. And then I haven't done any more dehydrating. I just ain't had time, and I won't have time this weekend either. But yeah, so that's what's going on, and that's what I'm eating, and I'm gonna get to it before it gets cold. I love y'all. Bye. Hey, I love you and Jesus loves you. Don't forget it. You are very important. You have value, and you bring value to everyone in your life. And everywhere you go, you bring value. And don't you forget it.